Oh, hello, 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 Love Revolution beloveds. I have an amazing interview with us today. I am here with my dear friend, Swami Tirtha, and this man is joy, joy, joy personified. That's how he ends every Zoom. That's how he ends his emails. And y'all, he is an author. Now, listen, when I set out to write Debt Free Degree, I wanted it to be a tone like that. But see, y'all see how my little book is? Okay, this man has written all of these words in this big, humongous encyclopedia. I'm not even certain what Ayurveda, if I'm even saying it right, means. So we're going to dig into all of that. So, welcome to Love Revolution, Swami Tirtha.
Oh, Dr. Love, it's a joy and a
Yes,
love to see you here today.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, 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 yes. A delight, a delight, a delight. So, I ask everyone this question, and it's simply, how are you infusing your personal life and your professional life with love? As you are joy, joy, joy personified, I mean, like, is there
Yeah, yeah,
any difference really, hardly, between joy and love? What would, but
yeah,
let's dig
yeah.
in.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I was when I was a kid, it was just built into my hardware that I had to do what I love to do, much to
Ah.
the discernment, the not happiness of my family. Yeah.
Yeah.
So um, I loved, for whatever reason, I loved cartoons, and to this day, I create animations. Um,
Wow.
uh, Later on, I meditation um, saved me, brought me back to joy, brought but also to a spiritual, woke up my spiritual life,
Oh,
and I do everything in that and the holistic field. So I do everything I love to do. I do everything which is aligned with me, and I
yes.
do everything which is a calling now. It's all a calling. You're doing what you love is a calling.
Yes.
Who would have thunk?
Right. Right.
When I say doing everything, I'm a human.
Yeah.
I'm not perfect. Sometimes I'm afraid I sounds like, wow, this guy does everything perfectly. No, no, I have my, it's all learning. It's a learning
Yeah.
curve.
Yeah. 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 And for me, so very similar to you, I'm a human, so I'm constantly doing. And what I have had a hard time learning and doing a better job over the last 10 years is how to be a human being.
Yes, yes, yes.
And so it sounds like perhaps your family had really set ideas for what they wanted the trajectory of your life to look like. And this is, one manifestation of your
Yeah,
life.
yes,
And
yes.
can you talk about, am I saying this correctly, Ayurveda?
Perfect.
Thank you.
Exactly. 10
And
on
so
10.
what does that mean and what does the encyclopedia entail? Why does every single human on the planet need your encyclopedia?
Yeah, well, I think most of them probably would benefit from it. Some would there are different paths for different people, Chinese medicine, but the Ayurvedic system is personal, first off. It's
Mm,
not one size fits all. So, Dr. Ross, I'll give you an example. A friend of mine is a manager of a health food store, and her husband had a heart surgery. Doctor says, "You're all better." He says, "I don't feel better." His wife gave him some garlic, which is good for the heart in the holistic circles. He says, I still don't feel better. She goes, go see Swami. So I said, okay. Now, Ayurveda, when I say personal, we break people down air, fire, water. So it's like Freud's endomorph, mesomorph, ectomorph.
mm,
They're very similar. So people with air, if they have but the naturally air, illness would be classified as, and this is not medical advice. I'm not a medical doctor.
mm.
This is for educational and entertainment purposes only.
Edutainment, okay.
Edutainment, see your doctor for anything that we talk about today. So, air people, when they're healthy, they're adaptable, they're flexible. If there's too much air in the system, they'll have gas, they'll have dry skin, they'll have brittle bones, like
Mm,
that. So this guy was a fire person, naturally heating. Garlic is naturally heating. So while it was good for the heart, it was aggravating. It was pouring oil on the fire in his body.
wow.
So I said, "Oh, let's take an air herb, which is also good for the heart. Try that." And he called me up. He says, "Now I feel better."
Wow.
So it's personal.
Wow.
It's very personal.
Wow. Wow. And so you assess, I guess one of your first assessments is are they air, fire, or water?
Bingo.
And you do that how?
I have a self what they call a self-assessment test. It's a
Wow.
bunch of questions. I have it online. You could click them. It'll tell you right at the end which you are.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So you need to know that before you dig in to the encyclopedia.
Well, no, because it explains it in there. The first chapter's history. The second chapter explains this as when I wrote it, I back in the early days of the internet, you could go on there and paste something. It was like pre-AI, but it would tell you you've written at a sixth grade level or a 10th grade level or a college level. So mine was pretty young. I don't remember whether it was sixth or 10th
Wow.
grade, but something that everybody can understand.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow. That's beautiful. That's beautiful because it makes it accessible to everybody.
it has to be. Yeah, has to be.
And we're constantly we're constantly trying to put people in boxes. It's where Love Revolution comes from is 8 billion people loving 8 billion people. But I was
Big time.
taught you need to put people in boxes because you need to discern have they deserved your love or not. What
Whoa.
political party are they? How much melanin do they have in their skin? Where were they born? Who are their people? That kind of thing. And so the fact that you and I approach 8 billion people similarly is such alignment. It's why like the second I saw you on the screen for the very first time in our G meeting, I was like, I have to know him.
Cool, cool. Well, I said, Dr. Love, I got to know her.
Right? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. So you provide assessments in person and online?
I used to do in person. Now it's all online. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So your friend with the garlic, that was online?
That no, that was when I had a center in
Gotcha.
Long Island, New York. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. 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 And then you have several different projects happening, and some of them may be under wraps, and we're not able to talk about them right now, and that's okay. But are there any that you would like to highlight that you would like to talk about?
Well, Ayurveda for one, I started practicing and then opened my center um, in the 80s. And so that's 90, 2000, 2010, 2020. It's 45 years. I said, you know what? First off, the millennials want this stuff.
Yeah.
It's like the grandchildren, they want what not their parents wanted, but what their grandparents wanted.
Wow.
Everything, right? Everything skips a generation.
Yeah.
They want personalized healing. They want natural healing. They want root cause healing. They want evidence-based. Ayurveda does all that. And when I talk to the millennials, they go, "Oh, I love Ayurveda." And so it's like, "Oh my God, this a whole new generation." But they speak differently. They think positively. They don't want to say, "Oh, I have a liver disease." No, I want my liver to be radiant, you know?
Ah,
So I'm learning how to speak in the way I try to speak positively, but they're always speaking positively.
yeah.
So I'm reimagining the whole Ayurvedic approach, putting icons to give you an example, little emojis.
Wow.
Keep it fun. They want to play games, and you know what? I'm a 75-year-old kid. I love playing games. So
Yes.
we're a perfect fit. So anybody who wants to be playful and healing can be fun. Yes, I did
Yes.
say that. That was
Yes.
not a glitch.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that's the big one. So I'm reimagining my site, my courses. Um, I'm thinking even, this is crazy, but I'm thinking of rewriting the book, the 700, 650 pages,
Wow.
tweaking it, making it in
Right.
a more fun, interactive way.
Wow. 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 So you have courses for people who want to learn more about it, like a learner, or are there also ways that you can get certified as a practitioner?
Yes, all three, all three. There's classes, there's CEU courses connected to Akamai University, an internationally accredited university.
Okay.
We're going to have a doctoral and a master program through Akamai as well. So
Wow.
it's good. Everybody, it'll be the range. You could learn this for your family. how to eat and cook healthy for your kids, how to know which foods to give each person in the family, or make a meal that fits everybody's constitution.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like
Wow.
it's
That's
really
just mind blowing to me
uh,
in the most positive, wonderful way.
uh, what makes it curious? I'd like feedback. What makes that mind blowing for you?
Because and I only have one biological child and he's 26 now. So
Okay.
I'm going back, 20 years. But I'm thinking I was working full time. His dad was working full time. I'm gonna put my vision of what I think is healthy
Hmm.
on the table.
You
and
good?
then and then it's going to be calories in so the kid grows to the next day kind of thing. I mean,
Sure.
like, I was not necessarily thinking about his constitution. And I one of my worst parenting moments, and there are millions of these, okay, Swami, but one of them, we were out to lunch and Alexander wanted a dessert, and I literally said to him, you have to finish that hot dog before you get your brownie. I mean, and I said it with a straight face. It wasn't until somebody laughed. It was another friend was at the table and she laughed, and I was like, "What is funny about that?" And I was like, "Oh, well, okay." So to have that complex thought process.
Mhm.
To me, that sounds complex, but I guess once you get into it, it becomes second nature.
Well, basically, you get a chart. Here's the foods that reduce your air, if you're an air person. So eat those. Here's the foods that reduce the fire, if you're a fire person. Here's the foods that reduce the water. So there's if you're a water person. A water person, too much water is what? Congestion in the lungs, water retention, mentally, emotionally lethargic, so like moving in water,
Mhm.
slow. Fire people are your athletes, your athletic builds. They're the leaders mentally. But too much fire, they're critical, they're angry, impatient, hot temper, heat rashes, heartburn.
Wow.
So you see, it's a very simple process. Um, and it's just a matter of saying, okay, here's some spices that'll cool this down or heat this up. It all starts with the digestion.
Mm.
7,000 years ago, Dr. Ross, in ancient India, where people go, oh, back then those people anywhere, we're so much more evolved. They had a thing they called in Sanskrit, not in English, the gut biome.
Wow.
Bing. It's
Wow.
only 10, 20 years ago that a Western said, hey, we have a gut biome is very important.
That's right. Wow.
They have
Wow.
in there, when I wrote my book, I took their ancient texts, they were translated into English, and they had discussions of each stage of development of the fetus has in pregnancy. They described it to a T that we know is true today. But they didn't have technologies to look inside the body.
Right, 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 right. And we're talking
Astronomically,
about 7,000 years ago.
yeah, yeah, somewhere in that range, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
That
real
to
science.
me is evidence that 8
Yeah,
billion people can love 8 billion people,
that's right. Yeah.
because we can't fathom that as far as how did creation how did that how were they able to have that knowledge then, and then
Right.
it got buried and then it came back, you know
Right.
and so somehow some way we can get everybody to have the joy, joy, joy.
That's it. And there's so many simple ways to start. You know, yeah, I said it as simply as I could, but for some people, I'm sure it's still going, what? What? What do you mean air? What do you mean? What do you mean? I tell people, listen, if you want to start simply, trade out white sugar for whole cane sugar. Trade out white bread for whole grain bread. Okay, now you're putting nutrition in your body and you're not putting crack cocaine in your body.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Shop around the outside corners of the supermarket.
Mm-hmm.
It's all the fresh stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You're ahead of the game. You'll
Yeah.
feel the difference in a week,
Yeah.
whatever you got.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, we are so fortunate where we live. We're outside Atlanta, outside Metro Atlanta, and we there is a tremendously large population of Korean people,
Oh,
and
okay.
we have, I would say, within 5 miles of our house, we probably have three Asian grocery stores, and
Wow.
their produce departments are, like if you just think about the biggest produce department you've ever seen in a Publix or a Kroger, or I
Mhm.
guess maybe you're in Florida, Harris Teeter, or,
We have Publix and Kroger.
just, well, like double it. And these
Wow.
and there are things that I've never seen before. There are things, but then to go in and see, and the prices are amazing and the quality is amazing. So, yeah, yeah, that's a great tip to shop the outside.
Yeah, or go to a Korean vegetable store.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, I mean, they do have shelves in the middle that have processed foods that are,
Okay. Yeah,
packaged and prepared. However,
right.
they're in Korean, and so I can't read them. So I can't shop in the middle,
Here you
which is
go.
probably a great thing, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, and it's some of it is so intuitive. And even at the time that we're recording this, this is in December of 2025. And so there are a lot of people eating a lot of white sugar. There are a lot of people eating um, things that our taste buds say, and our
Yeah.
body says, ooh.
Yeah. Even if you go when you buy bread, even like I buy organic as much as I can. The organic bread, I won't say the name of the company, it has sugar in it. Why?
Yeah,
So we think we're doing good, even eating whole grain bread.
yeah,
I wind up making my own flatbreads at night, whole wheat flour and water, and making like uh, burritos.
yeah, 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 yeah. We love sourdough bread.
Oh, I love that. Yeah,
So
that's
it's
great.
like four ingredients.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's like,
excellent for
yeah,
digestion.
yeah. And so I also love kombucha. And I
Yeah.
discovered that in kind of doing some research about gut biome. So or is kombucha, is that to me it's a treat. To a lot of people, they don't even like the taste. But then,
Uh-huh.
I didn't know if because of the sugars, which makes it ferment, or
Well, yeah, once the sugar in kombucha, sugar sort of gets transmuted. It's used
okay,
in the fermenting process, but then it's sort of not there, you know.
okay, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you could ferment. I made ginger beer, ginger soda
Okay.
during COVID, and I had something to do, and I put in like whole cane sugar, so
Okay.
it could be that way. But yeah, the health food stores generally sell kombuchas, but there's peach, there's mango, there's find a flavor you like if you
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
It is a little bit harsher than say coconut or water.
Right. Right.
So
Right.
some people may just find coconut water smoother for their system. Other people like that whatever that
Yeah.
oomph that
Yeah.
oomph that I like them both.
Yeah. Well, I love there's a brand that I like, and anytime they have there's an elderberry flavor,
Yeah,
and
yeah, I
then
love
there's like a honey crisp apple flavor. Oh my gosh, so
it.
good. So good. Ginger lemon. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I could talk to you for 5 hours because you're just engaging and delightful and wonderful. However, probably people are not going to listen to an entire 5 hour interview. So, just in our closing minutes, what would you like to leave with the folks, and then tell them how they can best get in touch with you?
Okay. What comes to me is life is fun, can be fun. And if you put your focus on that target
Yeah,
and aim at that bullseye, don't aim over there and go, I'm not going to hit the target. Of course you're not. Look at what you want to hit. You
yeah,
know, life can be fun. Put a big fun bullseye in front of your eyes. Imagine that. And just keep aiming there. When the rockets go to the moon, it's mostly not at the moon. Every once in a while, they turn it back in the direction of the moon. And then it goes off course, but gets closer, and then they change it. And little steps every day.
love,
5 minutes.
yeah,
5 minutes of something every day will get you to your goal.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love
Have
it.
fun. Have fun.
Yes.
Divine love is divine joy.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. And how can people best get in touch with you?
OrangeCowboy.com. Orange like the
Okay.
color, cowboy like the cowboy hat. And
OrangeCowboy.com. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Well, Mr. Swami, I say Mr. Swami because that is both the title and your name. And you are such a joy and such a delight. And
Dr. Ross,
truly, I wish you all the best. And normally I'm saying thank you for joining Love Revolution, but today I'm going to say thank you for joining the Joy Revolution
the
and
joy,
joy, joy, joy.
joy, joy, joy.
Love it, love it. All right, beloveds, until next time, thank y'all. Bye bye.